It's kind of in my nature to look at people's stories when I see them and find elements of commonality with them, be it our upbringing, our race, our personal experiences, our socioeconomic status. With Joseph Lewis, a Korean American adopted by a Pentecostal family, a deaf man with 14 siblings, a gay man who came out to one of the most deeply conservative parts of our country, that wasn't as easy to do. And that's what's amazing, because in the short time I've known him, I've already learned so much from him. Gallaudet brought him here to DC, and the political bug has kept him here. Watching the political process up close on Capitol Hill and in the White House, working at AmeriCorps teaching computer literacy skills to low-income deaf Washingtonians, volunteering for the Center, Joseph is bridging the barriers that too often keep the hearing LGBT community from understanding or even noticing the LGBT deaf community. He's confident, committed, and dedicated to the different communities he's embodied. With his eye on public office as well, we know that our political future looks much better than it ever has. For these reasons and more, I'm proud to present Joseph Lewis with the Next Generation Award.
So obviously I don't need a microphone. Okay, so I'm very humbled to get this award, this 2013 Next Generation Award. First, I would like to thank my family, even though they're all the way out in Iowa, just for giving me the opportunity, just to chase my dreams. Also, I would like to thank and recognize and give appreciation to my friends and mentors for encouraging me to reach for the stars. I would like to recognize Gregory Contessa. He is a former Next Generation Award recipient, and his sister Jessica, who's my good friend who's here tonight. And she's actually the one who nominated me. It's really inspiring for me to know that we're here for one common goal, which is equality for all. Recently I found out through Twitter that the Next Generation Award event actually was launched the same week in 1993 that the world marriage protests were actually started. And that was actually in the middle of 1993, and Steve Levinson in the Supreme Court refused to deny the LGBT community rights to actually get married and have families. So what's fascinating to me is that even during Stephen's confirmation hearing to the Hawaiian Supreme Court, he was asked one question. He was asked, what is your opinion of equal opportunity protection and laws for people who are gay and or lesbians? And his response was simple. He said, I believe in equality, in equal protection of the law for everyone, including gay and lesbian people. And he does not believe in any kind of judgment. He always really kept his goal of staying a game changer. So really the LGBT community, people in the LGBT community are often experiencing discrimination and barriers through communities, and really we're becoming agents of change, and in DC, Maryland, and Virginia, and all over the state. Stephen, he's one example of an agent of change and progress and a champion of the LGBT equality movement. And that's one thing that we need to be aware of in terms of the Next Generation Award in our future. It's very important for the LGBT community to stay connected in terms of combating isms which seek to harm the LGBT community and the Alliance community at large. At the same time, we need to really value our intergroup difference. The LGBT community is often, I'm often viewed as a person who can't hear, but it doesn't matter. I'm openly gay. In the Korean community, they view me as a person who can sign, but not as a Korean American. In the religious community, I'm viewed as a person who once in a while uses a hearing aid, regardless of my Christian faith. It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. Why? Because I'm part of each of those communities, and each of those characteristics, deafness, being a gay man, being a Korean citizen, or being a Korean, being a Christian, that's part of who I am, that's part of who I always will be. Really, the LGBT community especially should embrace each of those rich aspects of diversity. How can we do that? Well, doing so will actually create a safe environment, and integrated assignment or environment that will impact the lives of everybody in our community. I'd like to quote a famous American politician who was the first openly gay member to be elected to an office, and his name was Harvey Milk, and he was elected to mayor of San Francisco. He said, "All men are created equal. No matter how hard they work, they never can get rid of those words, and that's what America is all about." Regardless of our differences and our diversity, we must remember every day that we're here for one common goal, and that goal is what? To help people from all walks of life unlearn stereotypes and misunderstandings in regards to the LGBT community and individuals at large and the alliance among us. We need to open the doors of equal opportunity for the coming generations. Thank you all.